Harry and Meghan were foolish to choose to ignore the British media and public to focus on the US market. Her plan to use Harry as a tool to gain attention failed. Let's find out in this video, and welcome back to my channel, my thirsty friends.
Now we can see the tide of public opinion has been turning against Meghan and Harry in the US. Sussex couple don't care about British reactions. Their target audience is the US. However, despite Meghan's efforts, there is a growing sentiment in the US expressing support for Prince William. Meghan and Harry are facing severe backlash in the US. Especially after recent news regarding Catherine's health issues, they are seen as mean, spiteful, and irrelevant, with their actions drawing widespread criticism. Like some Britons, many Americans agree that they didn't know who Meghan was until she married Harry. They want to die laughing every time somebody blabs on about her being this famous actress. She was a nobody before Harry. I wondered at the time of their wedding as to why none of her family members chose to attend the wedding. So very strange, little did I know at the time that the absence of the Markle family would be one of the least strange things in Harry and Meghan's lives. Now we all know how she turned her back on her family. So it's only natural that she seduced Harry and threw his whole family under the bus. They are the antithesis of everything the royal family should stand for: honor, duty, faith, and country. Their titles should have been revoked when they abandoned the family and started their grifting operation. I cannot stand Harry and his disrespectful wife. Their behavior is repulsive, especially for not letting the children know their other family members. I'm very uncomfortable with the fog around the children. There is no clear truth surrounding them. It's like Meghan is playing a hidden campaign. She understands that if things continue like this, the children will always bring her hidden discussions. That's why, when she couldn't continue playing, she immediately dropped hints about them. A despicable tactic. Meghan's baby and Harry are only in the headlines and news cycles. So regularly, because she pays to do so, there are hundreds of celebrities that are well known and well loved, yet you never see them in the headlines. The news cycle, etc. They keep to themselves, keeping their lives private. If they truly wanted privacy, they would have it. Paparazzi no longer chase celebrities around like they used to. And do not forget that it was Meghan's PR who started all of these vile stories shortly after Princess Catherine had her operation. She constantly uses headlines and law to make things more and more complicated. The media rags backing Meghan, Buzzy, Scooby-Doo, Doritos, they're all allegedly lying about all they can to hurt the royal family. The Markles have made a real mess of their lives, which could have been so different. They have shown their true colors and deserve all the backlash that they are getting now. If Meghan's personality could have been different and more agreeable, the two of them could have had it all. Fairly light duties, lots of money, a nice lifestyle, and a good reputation and legacy. However, does she ever actually work? Does she really have the intention of following through with American Riviera Orchard? Former behavior predicts future behavior. How did 40x40 work out? Spotify. Lemonada didn't even get off the ground, and she had abandoned it already. She has the attention span of a Nate, and has not intention of doing any work of any real substance. All she wants to attract is big money. She apparently has a financial sponsor for American Riviera Orchard. Yet will she use those funds for the purposes intended by the sponsor, or will she buy more overpriced frocks with it, and then sell them on eBay once she has worn them? This woman's antics are exhausting. She must be on something that causes her manic moods. Did she realize that the US public had turned against them long ago? The US public knows the celebrity game better than most. They can discern glamour and ego from ignorance and mean self-centeredness. Obviously, in terms of popularity in America right now, the Prince and Princess of Wales have far surpassed the Sussex couple. Even though Meghan put out her little video on it during the time Prince William was handing out Diana Awards, no one cared, or Catherine's shopping video is enough to sink all of Meghan's plans. These are clear examples of Meghan's flop. Harry and Meghan have ruined themselves by their actions. We will never forget what they have done. Their poor, foolish reputation will always precede them. Now they have Diddy Press. Karma is continuing their downward spiral, deservedly so. The British royal family never accepted Harry back. Accepting him back means they would have to accept Meghan back, and it's like opening a Pandora's box of more pain and suffering in their lives. They should keep the two Montecito grifters as far away as possible from the royal family. We know that they can use biological children as a bridge. However, even if the Sussexes bring out Archie and Lily now, there is no emotional attachment to them. When we look at George and Charlotte and Louis, we see the future for the British monarchy. Meghan and Harry are just American celebrities. Fewer and fewer people care about them. It was only a matter of time before the apparent glamour of this couple wore off for the public in the USA, as it did in the UK. Neither is capable of sustaining the image they strive to project. So, what cred does all their bleating about the nasty British press and public have now? And how will they spin their decline in popularity in the country where the grass is supposed to be greener? What accusations can be concocted? Where can the finger be pointed? Luckily, William is still there. I used to find Harry quite terrible, however. I don't think Harry would have left his family, friends, and lifestyle. He may have been dissatisfied with royal duties, yet it's Hobson's choice. Then he's fallen for the American dream, thriving rather than surviving. Someone has promised him the impossible and no doubt enjoyed the secret planning and subterfuge that probably predated the wedding, creating and building on his dissatisfaction, however. The dream was a gift, and now the price is being paid, and Harry resents that. His problem, as always, it's someone else's fault. Resentment is a terrible master. Those are the things that made him Meghan's ticket to success. Sadly, he's not excellent, so he cannot help Meghan get high. All the win in the world, and he chose this one. Firstly, she hurt our beloved Queen and Prince Philip, and she fell out with William and Catherine. She makes him have no contact with his army friends and all of his other friends. She makes him fall out with David and Victoria Beckham, who were very welcoming to her. She ignores her father and siblings. She did a documentary completely trashing the royal family, throwing untrue allegations at them. She was nasty to her staff. She bullied little Charlotte. She then got Scobie to write a book and say awful things about King Charles and Princess Catherine. Isn't that enough? Obviously not. She will still thunder on until she is stopped. Surely the royal family must intervene. She is causing so much stress to them. She was only in the royal family for 5 minutes, and she thinks she knows everything about them. She is always too confident about herself. Maybe that's also the reason she thought that just by marrying Harry, she would transform herself, an arrogant thought, and it was killing her every day. Time will not be kind to Meghan no matter what she does. She'll never stop or go away, so the royal family will always need to keep an eye on her while robbing her of the satisfaction of a response. Their graceful indifference only magnifies the malevolent nature of Meghan and Harry. Finally, I believe that no place welcomes or loves Meghan and Harry anymore. Even if they appear in the mass media, I believe that they are just delicious bait to attract attention. That brings us to the end of my video. If you agree with my point of view, please comment, okay? If not, please express so we can discuss it. Don't forget to like and share the video. Your support is our motivation, and if you want to receive notifications about the latest videos, please subscribe. We will be back soon. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.